If this isn't in focus, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Okay, can I walk in front of the camera?
Don't knock it.
Bye.
Did you just fart?
No?
Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now you may or may not have seen that the other day my friend Fabulous Hannah uploaded the TMI tag, which is the too much information tag if you weren't in the know about what TMI stands for, and she tagged me to do it. So that is what I'm here with today. So yeah, something a little bit different that I've never done before, but okay, so there are quite a lot of questions in this tag. I'm not going to answer every single one of them, just the majority. So yeah, but hopefully this will help a few of you guys get to know me a bit better, because some of you might be new to this channel, so you may not have seen this before or know a lot about me. So yeah, we're just going to start. Question number 1, what are you wearing? I'm wearing this top, which is from Hollister, with my Topshop Joni jeans, and then I have this lip gloss on, which is called Marvelous Moxie by Minerals. Question number 2, ever been in love? No. Question number 3, ooh, text. Question number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? Question number 4, how tall are you? I am 5'6.5" / 5'7" ish. I actually haven't measured myself in a while, so I might be 5'7" now, but somewhere in that zone. Question number 5, how much do you weigh? I have absolutely no idea. I haven't weighed myself in probably about 4 years. I have no desire to know, I don't care, I don't want to know, I have no interest in knowing. Question number 6, any tattoos? No, because I'm actually only 16, which I'm sure the majority of you knew, but that in the UK is too young to have any tattoos, and also I don't think I'd get any anyway. Question number 7, any piercings? I have my ears pierced, and I'd love to get them done again. I've been meaning to get it done since I was about 13 to like have my seconds pierced. But at the moment I only have 1 piercing, or like 2. Question number 8, OTP, and 13-year-old Molly would have screamed about 7 different ships at you here, ships. But at the moment I can only really think of like Haleb from Pretty Little Liars, just because they are both literal goals, and oh my god, Ashley Benson are just like, oh my god, the walking definition of perfection. And can we just talk about how perfect their offspring would be? Why did I just call it offspring? This is not a biology lesson. How perfect their children would be. Offspring? Anyway, yeah, so probably them. Favourite TV show? My favourite TV show is probably Sherlock, just because I live for Sherlock, and the most tragic thing about my existence is that there is only 10 episodes of Sherlock. That is not good enough, like, no. Question 10, favourite band? I don't have a favourite band specifically. I have artists that I like, but I do quite like most types of music, but at the same time I'm not a massive music fan, but probably Ed Sheeran, because I'd love to see him live so much. Taylor Swift, just because I really like her music. One Direction, this sounds so cliche, but yeah, I just really like those 3 people. I also really like Hometown, which might sound really weird, you probably haven't heard of them. I'm not like hugely fans of their music, but one of the guys in it is like... Question 11, something that you miss. Oh my god, this is really difficult. Right now, the thing I miss most is summer. Like, in England at the minute, it is May. It's May everywhere. What? In England, it's May. Oh, really? I'll try that again. It's May at the moment, and in England, it literally feels like it could be December. Obviously, this video is a bit pre-filmed, so it could be different, but right now it's about 4 degrees. So I'm missing summer like cray. But more generally, things I miss being a child so much. Well, not miss it, but like have serious nostalgia for my lack of responsibility, because I just did nothing, and I enjoyed it. Well no, I did stuff, but like I enjoyed having no responsibility, and now I have exams, a job, this whole YouTube thing to keep up, which I love doing, don't get me wrong, but it's a responsibility nonetheless, and like money and just like exams, just go away, just go, no thanks. Question 12, favourite song? Oh my gosh, I love loads of songs. Probably at the minute I'm enjoying Youth by Troye Sivan, which is weird because I'm not a huge like Troye Sivan fan, don't get me wrong, I love his music, but like I don't know, I'm just enjoying Youth at the minute. 13, how old are you? I am 16. going on 17. I'm not. Well, I am actually, yeah. I'm going to be 17 in 5 months or 4 months? 4 months, 5 months? I'm not sure. Something like that. The zodiac sign, I'm a Libra. Question 15, a quality you look for in a partner. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult because, I don't know, I think it really depends on the person, but if you're going to be with them for like ever, I think it's really important that the other person, your significant other, respects the things you enjoy, regardless of whether they enjoy them too. So like, if you're really passionate about, say, I don't know, dancing, and they're like really horrible about that, or like they don't appreciate you enjoying it. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but somebody, they don't have to necessarily have the same interests, but somebody that respects your interests is like a big priority for me. Question 16. Favourite quote, and I am such a quotey person. I'm the person that will scroll through Instagram and look at pictures of like arty sunsets with a quote over the top or something like that. And yeah, I could do that for hours. I love so many quotes, but probably one of my favourites is one from Harry Potter that is, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one remembers to turn on the light. And I actually have this up on my wall. If you have seen it in my vlogs, you might know. But yeah, I just love that quote. 17, favourite actor or actresses. My favourite actors, probably Benedict Cumberbatch, Emma Watson, maybe Keira Knightley. I just have serious respect for those 3 people. I think they're really talented. Favourite colour is definitely purple. My room is like a purple cavern, which is actually not the look I was going for when I like designed it, but you know, that's how it ended up, so we're just rolling with it. 19, loud or soft music. That really depends on what mood I'm in. Probably loud if I really want to like jam out to it, you know, like. But you know, sometimes everybody needs a bit of soft music, just a bit of downtime, and I think both are equally good. Question 20, where do you go when you're sad? My bed is probably my number 1 answer, just because I feel like when I'm in bed and I'm like all snuggled up with my duvet and that, I feel like safe. Not that I don't feel safe outside my bed, because I do, but like nothing can get to me when I'm in my bed because I'm in my bed, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but probably my bed. 21, how long does it take you in the shower? I would say about half an hour if I'm washing my hair, 5 minutes if I'm not. How long does it take you to get ready in a morning? On a really, really good day, I can do it in about 15 minutes. So that's like hair, makeup, getting dressed, getting my bag ready. On a really good day for school, I can do it in 15 minutes. Generally in the morning, if I'm not going to school, probably about 45. 23, have you ever been in a physical fight? Not that I can think of, no. I'm not really a fighty person. I can get sassy, but I'd never be in a physical fight, so no. Turn on, oh my gosh. Probably people that are really funny without coming across as cocky, just because I find it, I think it's really difficult to pull off being like witty and humorous without sounding really arrogant. So probably people that can do that, because I just think that's like, yes. Turn off, people that drink really loudly. Now, that came out very Yorkshire. Loads of people have issues with people that eat really loud. No. My issue lies more with people that drink really loud and sound like a tap. You don't need to sound like a tap. You can just have a drink and swallow it quietly, and like, I'm probably guilty of this, but oh my god, people that are like, just get out my life. I can't deal. I just can't deal. It just, no. 26, the main reason I joined YouTube. I can't actually pinpoint a reason why I started YouTube. Like, the channel I had before this, the one that I set up with my friends, we just kind of started it because we wanted something to do over summer, and it was like, it was a laugh. And the reason I started this one was because I've seen what Tanya and Zoe were doing. I say this so many times. But I'd seen like quite a lot of Tanya Bear's videos, and I was like, I really want to get into makeup. I really want to give that a go. I feel like I can do that, and here we are. Question 27, main fears. Spiders, heights, anything that flies, buzzes, moves, has legs, that run, that are small. Basically any creepy crawly kind of creature, just no thanks. Last thing that made you cry. I haven't properly cried in ages, but it was probably school, just because exams are literally next week when this goes up. I think this is going up, I think they're next week, which... But aside from that, I think the last time I actually felt like quite emotional, I was watching, this is really sad actually, oh my god. I was watching Saucony Jolie's vlog, and this was a little while ago for you now because this is pre-filmed, but they uploaded a vlog where they had taken Amelia and Eduardo to Disney World, or when they were at Playlist, and I was just watching it and I was thinking about how happy Amelia looked to just be hugged by all these princesses. Like, she just looked so content to just be there and be like, oh, just let it really get to her. And I remember thinking, that was me like 10 years ago. All it would take to make me like so content would be something like that, and now literally my life sucks compared to that, and I was just like, I miss that a lot. So yeah, that made me kind of a bit emotional. Last time you said you loved someone, oh my god, I'm so bad for this. I'm not a very affectionate person. I rarely say this, so it's probably just in passing to like my parents, but I never make a point. It's really bad, I probably should. Of saying like I love you or love you to my friends or even my family. I just don't say it. I'm such a bad person. Meaning behind your YouTube name, I knew that I wanted a beauty themed Instagram account, so I was like, I'm gonna have the word beauty in there somewhere. And then I went to school at the beginning of year 10 and I was kind of just like, oh, maybe I won't create the Instagram because, you know, I should probably focus on school and that. And I remember sitting in physics and I was so bored, and we were doing the electromagnetic spectrum in physics, and I remember just thinking, spectrum, that's such a cool word. Nobody ever uses that word. Why is that? And then I was like, goes quite nicely with beauty as well, and then here we are today with this whole thing, and I kind of regret it and I kind of don't, because BeautySpectrum, like, this is my thing with my YouTube name, is I quite like it. Nobody else has it. It's not like, I don't know, there's nothing else like it. Downside is that when people say it or like shout it at me or something at school, it sounds like it's being said sarcastically. Regardless of whatever tone you say it in, BeautySpectrum sounds almost like a dig at somebody. But I always feel like it's a bit of a target, whereas if my channel was my name, like some of my friends here on YouTube, like Jasmine Clough, Sophie Clough, Eve Bennett, have their name, and that can't sound like an insult when it's said to them, but BeautySpectrum does sound a bit like an insult. I don't know. I don't really know where that whole story came from, but yeah. Okay, the second to last question is the relationship between you and the person you last texted. The person I last texted was actually Amelia, and she is my friend in the year above at school, so hi Amelia, if you're watching. Okay, and the very last question that I'm going to answer today is, who do you tag to do these questions next? And I'm actually going to tag 5 people, just because why not? You don't actually have to do it if you don't want to, or if you've already done it and I just haven't realised. But I'm going to tag Online New Stenning, just because I love her and she's great. I'm going to tag ROOK because, again, the same reasons. Eve Doherty, who is my pal on YouTube and in real life. I'm going to tag Sophie Clough if you haven't already done it, Sophie. Then yeah. And I'm also going to tag Sophie Foster just because I've been really loving her channel recently, and I don't know if she's already done it, so she probably won't even be watching this, but if you are and you want to do this, then yeah. Yeah, I think that is everything. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I can only apologise so many times, but I'm very sorry that my content and like online presence, for want of a better phrase, is not like as good as it could be right now, but obviously that is because it is exam season and my priorities do lie with those. I wish they didn't, but they do, and that is just how it kind of is. Just bear with me until June and it will get better, I promise you. So yeah, if you can stick around until then. And thank you to those of you that are doing anyway. And yeah, this will actually be the last time I upload a proper video now before exams start. So if you're in year 11 like I am, to everybody out there across the nation, good luck. I hope you do really, really well, and I will see you next week with another video. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you then. Bye guys!